It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Hyunjin Ryu gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Please, Zach, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball, does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
In now, Yasiel Puig. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 2-1 home. And this is fouled at the plate. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Scooter Gennett, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Fouled off. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. The Dodgers coming up, and we. Sonny Gray gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the mound now from Vanderbilt is Sonny Gray. Not a very big guy, but a good 3-pitch mix. Mid to upper 90s fastball, 93 to 95. Big power overhand curveball, and his changeup has gotten better as he's gone along. If he's on early, you'll see lots of swings and misses.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He hit over 320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
Now batting, Justin Turner. Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are two down. At the plate, Max Munson.
First baseman, Max Munson.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Gray into his motion. Here's the 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Winker moves over, and the inning is over. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Outside, 2-1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Hit back up the middle. And a base hit there for the Reds, their first of the ball game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball two. Winker aboard here at first with nobody out. Line to the right side, but foul.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
3-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Chopped weakly up the first base line. That winds up foul. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
So digging in now, Jose Peraza. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. 3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds. The 3-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Orlando is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in now, Tucker Barnhart. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box, Kike Hernandez. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Now to the plate, Ezekiel Carrera. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Nobody out, runner on first.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and Jeanette will make the catch, and that'll be that. Dodgers leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Now in the box, Jose Iglesias. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So coming to the plate, Sonny Gray. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. And that brings up Scott Scheffler. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Carrera. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Reds are down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. digging in, Downs, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
3-2.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu. Textbook sack bunt situation here. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Hacked the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Trying to move the runner into scoring position here, but this is a foul ball. The Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. And the bunt stays on the 2-2 pitch, and he gets it down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And there are 2 away now. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Gray sets. Here's the 1-1. Fastball that just misses inside. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 left for LA. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Settling in now, Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Another full count pitch home. This is hit high. Catch, a great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter number 3, second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Scooter Gennett looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hot shot down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's the second out. At the plate, Jesse Winker, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 2-1. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he'll reach first safely.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Riding in, Derek Dietrich. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Hernandez is there, and the side is retired. Reds leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So stepping in, Max Munson. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Kike Hernandez. He drew a walk his first time up. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. There's ball 4. At the plate, Ezekiel Carrera comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
The 2-2. Swing and a little tapper that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The 2-2 one more time. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Dodgers leave 1 through 4, still tied 0-0. And here's Jose Peraza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted down the line in left. Verdugo sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in, Tucker Barnhart, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way. Orlando is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Halfway home, still no score. Digging in for his second at bat, Paulo Orlando, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Number 6.
Standing in, Downs. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
The 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Downs, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a bunt attempt here. Dietrich is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, left fielder.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Gray sets, 2-1 on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. No runs, just one hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Justin Turner. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Sonny Gray. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Ball even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Downs waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, center fielder.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Scott Schebler. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. In now is Yasiel Puig, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
And the pitch on 2-1. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Reds are down in order. Still no score. Into the box now, Max Munson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Pulled toward right center field. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
The batter, number 14.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kike Hernandez. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Winker is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ezekiel Carrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Back here at the Polo Grounds along the Harlem River. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Tries to go the other way, as this is in the air to left field. Verdugo comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The first baseman, number 20.
Digging in to try it again. Derek Dietrich. He got under one and popped out his last time up. The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. In now for the Reds, Jose Peraza. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. The 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. The 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Smith corrals it, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So striding forward now, Will Smith.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-2. It is a sharp slider taken low for a ball. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Popped him up. Iglesias has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Standing in, Paulo Orlando. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The 1-1 home. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Schebler giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Next for the Dodgers, Downs. Couple of walks for him thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. More baseball on the show right after this. Start us off in the 8th. The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score, as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. Digging in once again, Jose Iglesias. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, as it heads to the corner. A fair ball.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out. That's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went down.
But you know, you hear it all the time in the game. Baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
Hard on the ground towards short, and Votto reaches. He's got a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Scott Schebler. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. And now is Yasiel Puig. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. Trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Popped him up. Turner is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Reds strand a couple. We are still scoreless. Sal Romano is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Chris Taylor is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Hit on the ground to third. Iglesias is up with it, and there's 1 away. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Justin Turner, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-2. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think he'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat down. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, "Hey, guys."
Into the box, Max Muncy. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for L.A. Still no score. Kenta Maeda will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Ready once again, Scooter Gennett. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. 3-1 the count now. The 3-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Verdugo waits on it. 1 down. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Jesse Winker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1 out, nobody on. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in, Derek Dietrich. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Liner towards second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot header. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Standing in now, Jose Peraza. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kike Hernandez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And he misses 2-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Hit hard down the line, and it's a base hit. So there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the ninth.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the 9th inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
In now, Ezekiel Carrera. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. Yanked fouled off to the right. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there, on to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, catcher.
Now at the plate, Will Smith. Way in front of a great slider that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left. Winker is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We are still scoreless. Into the box now.
Let's play ball. Ball 4. Take the base.
Your attention, please.
And hit him.
And hitting for the Reds, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
3.
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
Coming to the plate now, Paulo Orlando. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
The count now at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into very shallow right. Puig's got a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, number 18.
A.J. Pollock will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 11, A.J. Pollock.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Alex Verdugo. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to probably lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 2-0 finish today. Sal Romano, Mr. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 28 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and please drive home safely.